So in today's video, we're going to discuss why you should use creative financing instead of your savings to invest. Hey, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm Juan Pablo with 100% Finance, and we're going to give you the foundation to financial freedom, following the three pillars: personal finance, funding, and real estate investing. So without further ado, let's dive into the topic. Okay, so first and foremost, right, cash is king. I gotta admit it, cash is king. If you happen to have tens of thousands of dollars in your savings account and you wanna use it towards real estate investing, then kudos to you. That's a great thing. Go ahead and reinvest those bad boys that's in your savings account into a rental property. But question, sure, you might have tens of thousands of dollars of investment capital sitting in your savings, but are you able to get that capital on a repeatable basis to the point where you can use that capital to buy properties every 6 months, so that way you can fund your way towards financial freedom? So that leads me to my second point. Sure, savings can help you find or fund a deal or two, but eventually it runs dry. But by using creative financing, you can implement a strategy in which you can buy properties on repeat. Why? Because with creative financing, you're using little to none of your own money. So if you're able to figure out that system, then you can buy properties on demand with predictability. All right, so the third thing to consider whether you should use creative financing for savings to invest is this. It's risk versus return. What do I mean by that? Sure, by you using your savings to invest in real estate, in contrast to creative financing, the risk is minimal. Because the only thing you risk might be just the amount of savings you have, right? However, what strategy will give you a better return? Using your money towards a down payment, soft costs, and closing costs, or using someone else's money towards a down payment, soft costs, and closing costs? Well, if you do the math, your return is infinite in the latter scenario. So by using creative financing, you improve your chances of getting a higher return than using your savings. However, when using savings, you do minimize the risk involved because you're quote unquote playing around with your money than someone else's. All right, now brings me to the final point. We gotta discuss your growth strategy. When you're using savings, sure, you might get your hands on some capital, let's say every year. Maybe you might be able to scrimp and save or get bonuses if you're a high income earner, maybe $40,000, $50,000, $100,000 per year. And so you can continuously buy properties in that rate, maybe one big deal a year. But if you're using creative financing that requires little to none of your own capital, then you can speed up that acquisition process so that you're buying properties every 3, 4, or even 6 months to get you closer towards financial freedom. So just to recap, we discussed the risk, the return, as well as the speed, and we compared those three things against using your savings versus creative financing. Now, if you're interested in learning more about creative financing so you can acquire rental properties on a repeatable basis, then I have a free training for you. So what I want you to do is just check the link below in the description to get access to this free training. And while you're down there, make sure you drop a comment. Why? We love to hear what people are saying. We keep our ears to the streets because it serves us twofold. For one, it serves you because we're answering your questions, and for two, it serves us because it provides us with additional content to create. And that's how we create our content, based upon what you share with us. Now, while you're down there, make sure you like and subscribe so that way the algorithm can do its thing to provide you with additional videos to help you along your journey towards financial freedom. As always, guys, this is to your success. Continue to earn passively, live passionately. Peace.